In today's video, we're going to be going over my favorite cars in GTA 5 Online. They've been my favorite cars since they came out. Some of them aren't the craziest, coolest cars that you would expect to be my favorite cars, but I still love them. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get into it. First up is going to be the Apocalypse or Future Shock Imperator. Now, first looks at this car, you wouldn't expect it to be an arena war vehicle, but it is. And the only way you could tell is either if you know that it's an arena war vehicle, or you're just looking at the minimap and you see that it's just not a regular blip, it shows something different. And when I first started driving this car, I did not realize that you could actually take the arena war modifications off. And when I did that, it instantly became one of my favorite cars. One of the many reasons why I love this car is because of the supercharger whine. I'm a huge fan of superchargers, and my dream car will have a supercharger in it. It's obviously going to be a Demon, a Hellcat, or an SRT super stock, and it's gonna have a beautiful supercharger. And if you guys have never heard it before, it sounds amazing. And now take a listen to what the Imperator sounds like. So you can clearly tell, it doesn't sound identical. The Demon sounds way better. But in GTA 5, this car has one of the nicest sounding superchargers in the game. I believe there's only 2 cars where you can really hear that whine, and that's why I really love this car, because the sound is just outstanding. But that is not the only reason why I love this car in GTA 5. One of the other reasons why I love it is because of all of the cool shit you could do, because it is an arena war vehicle, even if it does not look like one when you customize it to your liking. One of my favorite things is the fact that you guys can put on NOS, a jump boost, and you can also put mines on it. Now, I love the mines in Arena War. Sticky mines, slick mines, EMPs, spikes, kinetic, all of those mines are pretty cool. But I'd have to say my favorite ones are the slick mines and the sticky mines, not just specifically to this car, but the mines itself. And it's not because they work really well with the cars. They do a pretty decent job. While you're driving over them at high speeds, you will lose control. You might not lose full control, but your car will be affected. You can see when I drive over it, I start losing traction a lot with the slick mines, and then I end up spinning out. So if I'm turning a little bit, I'm pretty much screwed. And with the sticky mines, it will slow down your speed a significant amount. But that's not the reason why I love them. The reason I love them is because when you place them down and pedestrians run over them, they will just continuously fall over, and you can really trap them for the rest of their lives. They'll never die from this, but whenever they run on top of any part that is slick or sticky, they will just continuously fall over. And when you walk onto it, you'll see your character starts like tripping out, and it's just really funny, and it's one of the reasons I love these mines, and I use them all the time, and I just think it's really cool. I know I kind of went off topic there for why I love this car, but the mines definitely have a big effect on why I love it as well. But the NOS is also another thing I absolutely love about all of the Arena War vehicles. It's not a rocket boost, it's actual NOS, and I'm a huge fan of NOS. I think it's really cool, and it actually gives you a significant boost while you're driving your car. Like, you could be driving 120 top speed, and then you activate the NOS, and this thing will just take off. And I believe you can get it well above 140 on the speedometer inside of the car. If you actually look inside the car, you can go really fast. But I love the car, and I think it's awesome. If you want skins and V-Bucks in Fortnite, want to become max level in Call of Duty, need money in GTA 5, or anything else for a ton of other games, check out Digizani down below in the description and get 10% off your order by using code Frolickz at checkout. The next car I absolutely love is the Italia RSX, and let me know what you guys think of the color on this car. I think the chrome looks beautiful, and I honestly haven't seen it look this nice on many cars, but this specific color that I have on works really well with chrome. But anyways, I love this car. Everything about it. It looks amazing, and it also performs outstanding as well. It has the best acceleration out of all of the cars in GTA 5, and that's one of the reasons why I love it. I take it to drag races while I'm doing live streams, and this thing just takes off. It beats out every other car in the game, not including cars with rocket boosts, but it's incredible. The traction is amazing. It takes off the line. Obviously, a thing that helps that is the fact that it's all-wheel drive, but honestly, the car is just outstanding. And like I said, the way the car performs is top tier. Like everything, from turning to acceleration, top speed, and everything, it's top tier. The only issue is the price. It's pretty damn expensive, so you won't see too many people driving this around unless they really wanted to spend that $3.4 million on this sports car. But can I just say, it is worth it, and if you're into doing sports races, if you buy this car, you will absolutely slap with it. Even if you aren't the best driver, it will beat every other sports car no matter what. The next car I absolutely love is the Elegy Retro Custom, and I really don't need to go into too much detail of why I love this car, because if you love the car, you love the car. You love every single thing about it, and that's pretty much it. The car is beautiful, and I own like 7 different variants of this car with different customizations, different colorways, and no matter what I do to it, it still looks amazing, which is one of the reasons I love it. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in previous videos, but I know I said I love Challengers, and I do. I love every model of them except for the SXT and the GT, to be completely honest. But in terms of these cars, I love the R34. I know this isn't an R34, but I want to import one from Japan along with a Supra at some point in my life, or one or the other. And I've been looking into it, but it's kind of hard to do, and there's a lot of stuff you need to do, and it's also pretty damn expensive. And if I can't find an R34, I will definitely 100% settle for like an R32 or an R33, but honestly, I just love the cars. The only issue is, I've never actually seen one in real life, which I hate. I've seen them all over YouTube, all over Instagram, but I've never gotten the chance to actually look at one with my own eyes in real life. I've been to many car shows, and I've never seen one there. I've seen a ton of other crazy cars. I've seen the Devil 16 start up in Canada, Toronto before. I've seen Bugatti Chiron's. I've never seen an R34 Skyline GTR before, and it's my dream to, and I will one day, but I honestly just love the car. And I think Rockstar did an outstanding job at putting this car in the game. Everything about it is perfect, and I honestly love it. The next car I love is the Gauntlet Hellfire, mainly because I could customize it to make it look exactly like my car. Like, the rims that I have on this car in this game are the exact same rims I have on my car in real life. Like, the exact same. The only difference is they're not niche rims. That's literally the only difference, but the exact style is the same. The one thing I hate about this car is the fact that there are no white side stripes, and there's no dual black racing stripes down the middle. You can see I have them on, but they also have the black lines on the side, which I hate. But the car is outstanding, and like I said when I first started this video, I'm a fan of the supercharger whines. And this is one of the other cars in GTA 5 that has a really great whine. I have to admit though, compared to the Imperator, this thing just doesn't do justice. The whine is just not as strong on this car compared to that one, but it still sounds nice, and I still love the car because I own one of the cars, or one of the trim levels, I guess, of this car in real life, and I absolutely love it. I don't know if you guys ever do this when you get inside of your car in real life. If you own a car and you're lucky enough to own a car that you love, whenever you get inside of it and you start it up, do you ever just scream? I don't know why. I've owned my car for a year and I still like scream because I'm so happy to get inside of my damn car. And that just shows, if you do that, you love your car. I'm just gonna say that. You absolutely love it. Because I've been doing it for a year now. Every once in a while, I just go outside. Even if I'm not in the greatest mood, I get in my car and I just scream, put the windows down, blast the music, and just take off because I love my car. And I know a lot of you guys might do that as well, or maybe I'm just weird, I don't really know. But yeah, in GTA 5, the Gauntlet Hellfire is definitely one of my favorite cars. Like I said though, the only minor things is the fact that I can't put dual black racing stripes on it, and the side stripes that it has on the car are black, and I really wish you could put white ones on, because then I could literally make my car in GTA 5. But there's a few little issues just with the liveries, but other than that, I love the car, and I just think it's awesome. And finally, the last car in this video is going to be the Turismo Classic. It's a Ferrari F40 in real life. And in terms of Ferraris, I've never really been a huge fan of them. I've always been more of a Lambo guy. Like, when you compare the two, it's just like comparing BMW to Audi. Like, what do you like more? I personally just like Lamborghinis more. But there's a couple Ferraris I like. My top one is going to be the F40. The only other one, in all honesty, is going to be the Enzo. But the F40, I don't really know, it just hits different. Once I started driving it in GTA 5, like this specific model, I just fell in love with it, like actually. And then I looked it up in real life, and they actually did a really good job at creating this car in GTA 5. I look it up in real life and I'm like, holy shit, this thing is beautiful. I absolutely love it. And like I said, I don't really like Ferraris, but this one, it just hits different. I don't know what it is about it. Like, maybe it's just the overall styling from the 1980s of Ferraris, but this one, it just really hits different. And I think it's a beautiful car. It's not the fastest car in GTA 5. It doesn't have the best handling out of all of the cars in GTA 5. You can't even use it in supercar races because it's a sports or a super classic race. Nope, never mind. It's a sports classic car. I don't know why I said super classics. But yeah, the car is amazing. It may not perform the best, but honestly, I literally bought it because I think the styling of the car is beautiful. And I think it's just a really, really nice car. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment down below what are your favorite cars in GTA 5 and give a little explanation of why. Or maybe just your top favorite car and explain why it's your favorite. I'm really curious to know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next one.